Hey there, Leo. We are looking at your spread for the beginning of 2026 and what you will be moving towards as far as your blessings go, using the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck. This is your energy moving forward. We have heart healing. You could feel more emotional at this time, um, more fertile, more loving energy. This could be embracing yourself in a whole new way, embracing spirit in a new way. You could be feeling more spiritual or a spiritual outpouring, which is showing up in different ways in your life right now. Working through a broken heart and past relationships or relationship issues. This now could be a prevalent time in your life where you are healing close friendships. You might have two close friends that you know. Could be a mother, grandmother, something with the feminine energy, or two feminine friends, more in their feminine energy, that you have an outpouring or forgiveness right now, and forgiving old wounds and allowing a new sense of the relationship to heal. I feel like there have been tears that have been shed looking at how the river is flowing from this mountain here, and the water is flowing from, it feels like very spiritual waters, ethereal waters rolling through these quite feminine hands, these nurturing, soft, delicate hands. Then I feel like that's a representation of your heart, delicate, soft, gentle, and nurturing, your nature, your energy. With the white cloth here, I see that there is purity as well, and I heard money is fine. That maybe financially you're doing okay, but right now it's more like matters of the heart. You could be going through a breakup right now as well, and going through a harder time with your emotions and wondering, okay, how do I find balance here? Releasing the old things and allowing those wounds to be stitched, and creating a sense of moving forward. And it's not always easy doing that and dealing with those emotions either, as a new bud blooms. It could feel like birth. Okay, it could feel like labor pains, or uh, birth is showing to me right now. Labor pains, breathing through it, using different breathing techniques as you move through what you are pushing out of your life and bringing something new into this world. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Spirit. A broken heart is one of the hardest wounds to heal, because we often go about it wrong, acting stoically, lashing out in anger, or indulging in non productive self pity, and consequently distracting ourselves from actually feeling the emotions. Feel your honest emotions and honor them and release them, making way for true healing. So that's what's showing in the book. That's what it was saying as far as the healing journey. But with the Triquetra in the background in this picture, I'm feeling that there's a sense of, there's three, like Three of Cups, or the Three of 3 points of power here. 3 points of power. Spirit, can you please show me what's going on for Leo at this time and what we are healing in the heart space, or what that's bringing us to? Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse right off the rip at the top. The nightmare is over. The nightmare is over, and I think it's, yeah, you're definitely healing something where you're coming out of some energy where you have been grieving for a little too long. Spirit's asking you to come out of that pain that you have been feeling, and pulling yourself up out of the nightmare. We have Four of Swords in reverse. So resting no longer, coming to your senses. Like literally when you raise up out of your sleep after a bad dream, laying the hard feelings to rest and moving forward with the heart space. It also feels like as above, so below here, facing off in two different directions. Yes, the cards are both reversals, but the way that the way that the people are facing as well, one facing down below in the resting position. It's time to wake up now. It's time to come out of the nightmare and allow yourself to heal. Allow the healing waters to flow through you. As water runs through a riverbed, it cuts through firm. I can't say water necessarily cuts through, but the erosion, and we know how erosion works. When water is running down a riverbed over time, it smooths the harsh edges of a stone. It smooths the edges and allows something supple and soft after providing soft river rocks, providing a place where when you walk in those streams barefoot, those stones don't cut you. Time will erode away the rockiness and the roughness. That the nightmare is over. We're moving to smoother waters right now. Someone might have made you feel like you were left out, of course, in the cold here with 5 of Pentacles, but I see you moving away from this pain and carrying on. We're also moving towards better seasons now too, with spring approaching us. As we left the darkest and longest night of the year with the solstice, we're now moving towards brighter days and better energy. That's also with the Wheel of Fortune here upright, that you may have been facing something karmic in your past, and the course is playing out. There may have been snakes in the grass, or people that you were dealing with that did not deserve the trust that you so freely may have gave them, or that maybe even knowing that you're Leo, people really have to earn your trust. And there's a certain way I noticed that Leos will, when they respect others, I think you guard your heart and protect yourself at first, and then you're able to let other people in and allow them into your heart space. And sometimes I feel like we're only human when we invite people into our hearts and our lives. You never really, after you vet them out, sometimes you don't expect them to leave you out in the cold or hurt you in such a way. So I feel like maybe that's why you're also taking it so hard as well. You've vetted the person out, you've given them the benefit of the doubt, and at the end of the day, it's left a chill on your spirit. It's left a coldness that you're trying to work through, so you don't have a cold heart, so you don't stay in like a low vibration. You're pulling yourself up out of it. I feel that someone has been asking you maybe for money. Just here with this person, there's a beggar man here, or someone here less fortunate on crutches and barefoot in the snow as well. You may have even noticed more of more homeless people around, or people who are suffering, or you might have been dealing with a sense of suffering yourself, and this is all pulling yourself out of it, knowing that brighter days are coming. I do feel like you have a nurturing, caring spirit. Maybe you are giving to those who are less fortunate right now, whether it's giving back with food, or able to, giving a cup of coffee to someone, paying it forward, giving others what you can, spreading your knowledge as well. You might be called to tutoring others, or helping give others your wisdom. But yes, I definitely see the wheel here. We're moving forward from a cold season into warmth, into care, self-care, of course. Let's look at the Soul Creation deck. This always gives me a little bit more of a sense of peace when I'm finishing up my reads for myself. I love pulling the Soul Creators deck. I feel like I get friendly advice, as if a friend is telling me what I need to hear. Shift the new way to potential. Yeah, there's definitely a movement here with you coming out of somewhere that may feel stagnant, or moving from stagnancy and shifting into brighter days. The cards that popped out: you are magic, number 1. You are epic, number 4. 4 energy here with the 4 of Swords. Foundation. You have to have a base from somewhere to grow and build a foundation. to have a strong building, you need a firm foundation. So maybe building on your energy of what you bring when you walk into a room. You are epic. I feel like people can sense that when you do walk into a room, but we'll come back to that. Raw intention here, 22, lucky number 22, and 2 and 9 is at 11, going back to 1 and 1, 2 and 2. So you are magic, you are epic. Shift the new way to potential and raw intention. I'm hearing moving through. You're moving to the next level on this soul journey. Like I heard like soul level. Hmm. Your ability to manifest at this time will be heightened. You're able to bring your dreams to life. So as you, I feel like also coming from a waking nightmare, from a nightmare that you might have been living or waking, it's time to wake up. It's time to rise up out of that feeling and stand up now. Bring with you are magic, you're going to bring in more creativity and wisdom into life as well. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely teaching someone else. It says practice what you preach. I feel like you might be teaching others, or it might be time to show your skill to another audience. You could be a leader of a group, or be looking to start some type of devotional group, or find other devotees and reach out. Whether you have a TikTok that helps others, or you create art in some way, people are going to be able to refer to that and use that on their own journey to grow. And I feel like that's also part of your duty right now. As you come out of a quiet and a stillness, you are being called to move bigger and beyond the pain, and use this nurturing, this beautiful divinity within yourself, and let that shine on others. Spirit's using you right now. Yeah, you're being used right now. Blessed Goddess, you're being used to help others. A living testimony. I always love to say a living testimony. Use your hands as a conduit for your energetic ideas and thought forms. Collaborate with the divine universe as you actively change the world around you. Yeah, definitely time to create and do something bigger than yourself. You might not understand it, but as you keep pushing forward and pressing on with the wheel, and as you come out of this cold season, I think you'll understand that what you have to offer is more rich than you can ever imagine. Like, your spirit is enriching. You are epic. Yeah, there's passion here that you're being asked to let flow. There's something about your presence when you walk into a room that other people can feel it. You have a gentleness about you where you are able to provide and care for others. You can create order from chaos, and you are building your dream life. I guess it's that everyone else can see you're epic, but can you? Can you see how epic you are? Do you even know that you are? Your stamina and hard work are paying off, and you are being called to bring order from any chaos you've been experiencing. It's time to take the leadership role at the helm of your life and navigate confidently into areas that you haven't explored yet. You are ready to handle it. And I think that also goes hand in hand with shifting your way to new potential. That spirit is asking for something of you, and that it's bigger than what you've been expecting, but it's going to feel so natural when you finally step into it and give yourself the chance to perform. Yeah. You are a light worker. That's what this card is saying. You are a light worker, and you're being initiated. We're asking for that fire within you to be ignited, Leo. You might have felt like your fire has dimmed recently. I don't know what you went through this past season, but if it's anything weighing you down, that you're coming out of it stronger and better than ever. Soul leveling, that when you're coming through level 1, you're not gonna be at an entry level of who you were. You were stepping into some next level stuff, baby. You're stepping into the next level. human evolution, shifting your way to new potential, being aware of your thoughts. Things are coming into alignment for you. Yeah, or you're uncovering your highest potential right now. But I think you're building this foundation in the base of it with number 4 here. You're building the foundation into uncovering your highest potential, but it takes time to get there. Let go of expectations and accept new ways of thinking. Yeah, don't listen to anyone trying to bring you down right now. Anyone that is nagging at you. I think I said something about like someone asking for money, but it could be for someone asking for your abundance in other ways, for your wealth, for your ear, for your kindness. I had someone recently ask me to come help them do a deep cleaning of their house while they're sick, and I did it, and I care about them a lot, so I want to make sure they're well taken care of. But I also have to know when to say no. When I overextend myself, I can't. They've been they asked me to come back and do it again, and I would love to be able to go and be that person for them and be the person that can care for them. They have siblings and parents that are also in the picture, but they called me, I'm a Virgo, you know, Mr. Fix It, and I just can't be that person right now. I'm having to heal and nurture my own energy um, before I let myself out to dry and just put others before myself all the time. So that's one of the lessons I've had to learn myself is it's not wrong to put yourself first. Um, it's good to have a big heart and care for others, but you just you've got to put yourself first sometimes and not let people bring you down to a certain level, even if you want to help sometimes. But if you feel called to help others, do it. But sometimes we have to also be real with ourselves and allow ourselves to rest, allow ourselves to heal. Yeah, you're in a time of evolution and growth. Old ways of thinking are being replaced with a new awareness. So old thought patterns that you've had where you have maybe been tearing yourself down or not like preparing to get ready for the day or allowing yourself to feel beautiful, or, you know, brushing your hair and brushing your teeth before you leave the house instead of just rolling about the bed. You are taking time to care for yourself and self-nurturing. Yeah, you need to use your skills and your voice. Navigate, stand up for yourself, but while you navigate this path, it's good to explore. Make the shift into living and breathing into your purpose. Yeah. Yeah. You might feel inspired by others right now. I think usually you are a more inspiring person. Other people can look to you and see your vivacious energy. And I think maybe now is the time where you've been looking to others to figure out like, oh, fashion wise, like how can I revamp my spark? How I'm seeing like this visual of like the hair's done, someone's hair is glowing, and you're wondering how can I get that glow within myself? When usually you are the beacon and spokesperson, like a lighthouse for others. When you take care of yourself and you look good, other people are looking at you like, my goodness, who is that? Leo, you capture other people, whether it's the way you think as a leader, or not just always being eye candy, but there's other things about you where your heart is solid, you are loyal, and your light is shining through and other people can see it. Yeah, there's something about this visual other people can see when you are bright. So as you move into this shift in this light, your aura and your light is illuminating. I think this is okay. As I'm saying it, I'm understanding what I'm trying to get out. People can see this shift on you. People will see this light and your aura being illuminated as you revamp and reglow. For example, when Bella was turned into a vampire, she was able to, I mean, heal inside and out. She's always had like a beautiful spirit that would fight for others and stand up for others. When she was revamped, or turned, she had the glow and the strength and confidence about her. And I feel like as you wake up out of this nightmare, wake up out of this darkness and pull yourself up, um, that this glow, this new glow that you will have people really looking at you different, and you'll be able to feel it. It'll be like a reawakening of your confidence that has felt like it has died or withered away. Even if you don't feel like you've been that low, or dealing with a rough patch in your life, that there's going to be this glow. I heard string bikini too. You could be trying to work out and get your body right, or what makes you feel like your body does feel confident, whatever way that looks for you. You could be looking to feel more sexy and confident. And I think that's something that you'll be able to grow into and step into moving forward with raw intention as well. Yeah, I think spirit is pulling you out of this hidey hole that you've been in. And again, like as this wheel turns and wheel of fortune and more wisdom. Oh, spiritual downloads. Spiritual downloads will be coming into your mind more as you are working with this energy of your glow up, with your epic, your magic. It's not just the physical way that you look and the physical manifestation of your power, of your aura, and how you feel. It's going to be divine intervention and messages coming from spirit that will inspire you to inspire others. That the way you are inspired, when you get inspired yourself, I feel like this glow that's you're being revamped with, people's people won't be able to help but look at you. And there's also a message, whatever you have to say, people will hear it. Something about, I guess, your look will draw them in as well. The feeling of feeling this femininity coming off of you, like this nurturing spirit, that the message that you have to give will be like, the message that you have to give will be not easily approachable, but easy to digest. So whatever you're telling people as far as like being a guru, or the way you eat better, or something about your content too. If you're posting content right now, people will be more drawn to it and be able to understand the download that you're getting, and it's going to connect. In this year, in 2026, as you move forward on this part of your journey, the ideas and the ideas will be flowing down to you. If you've been in a hermit mode, or been in a sense of just being within your shell. I'm just looking at the top of this part of this mountain. The hermit looks down upon, they climb the mountain and it takes time. And then once they get up there and they're all old with the white beard, they're looking down with this lantern that they have with all this wisdom and everything that they've acquired over time, which makes me think of Moses. Moses went to the top of the mountain to get all this wisdom and like the tablets and everything. And it took time and effort and strength. And with this epic wisdom and downloads from spirit, with the knowledge and wisdom that was given, they were told to go forth and spread the word. So I feel like you're being told now to go forth and spread it. Period. Channeling message from source. Yeah, you're about to be an open mouthpiece, and you're being used by spirit, universe, to help others, but it won't be in the way that most people typically think. It's going to be through some way where you're visually, I think visually people will be able to see something is different about you. You might hear other people say something changed, something's different about you in this new season. Refined intention gets polished and perfected. What we're talking about with the stone, the energy, the sharp stones being transformed into something soft and refined and polished. Yep, yeah, you're changing, and you're changing in ways that are healing your soul. This is authenticity. Yeah, light flickered on authenticity. There's something that's different about you. Raw power. So your gifts will be amplified as you are shifting this way to new potential. you are magic. You might actually feel like your magic is having a second coming. that whatever your spark is, that this sparkle will turn from like maybe a glint in the night to a meteorite, basically a shooting star, changing from just a glint in the night or a regular star to a shooting star. You have this wild and natural magic inside of you, and you may be spending too much time filtering your raw power as a way to fit in or as a way to be who others want you to be. Unleash your pure intention, and you will radiate so much innate magic that you'll move mountains. Allow spontaneity and divine love to guide you, and pay attention to whim, desire, inclination, and impulse. If you feel any unwanted emotions surfacing like anger, sadness, fear, or guilt, simply be with those emotions. Be still and allow yourself to meditate and understand why. This is shadow work that we're talking about here. Hear your pain, notice it, ask why it is present, and it will most likely be a deeper need. It will point to a deeper need, something that is like, I am seen, I am loved, I am accepted, I am safe. This is also doing mirror magic and mirror work within yourself, looking yourself in your eyes and telling yourself, I love myself, I am proud of myself, I know I have maybe gone off the path or fallen off, I know I am struggling, but that being not honest with yourself and giving yourself space to mess up gives yourself the space to heal it. So you have to be real with yourself and honest with yourself. No one is perfect, and things take time to heal. And I feel like you're doing an amazing job working through this. So nicely done. And I think that's a great message as far as coming out of a dark place of pain and being able to love on yourself and give yourself a chance to be magical, a chance to let your magic really flourish and have a revamp. Popping back up here. All right, let's see what this magic looks like. I'm gonna shuffle through. Show us the good stuff, Spirit. Show us the other side of this Wheel of Fortune after the rest, after this resting period and the heart healing. What can Leo expect? After the heart healing, what can Leo expect? Well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords flipped over. I just want to... Okay. Queen of Swords came out and flipped into reverse. Well, my first thought when the Queen of Swords flipped over, it was, I don't want to hear it. Two swords in reverse right now, and Knight of Cups. The energy, the aftermath of your healing. I think it's not just love coming in, because of course the Knight of Cups is an offer coming in for love, emotional offering. I feel like there's wings here on the shoes. There's certain things you just don't notice on the cards until it's time to really see it. I think there's going to be a message. Yeah, I didn't want to say it because, everyone wants to hear a love reading. There's going to be a message coming in of someone offering you a cup, emotional fulfillment, abundance, a wish. As you come out of this, and many suitors will come with your luscious energy. Bam. I don't know where that just came from, but many will come, is what I heard. Many will come. They will see your luscious, this revamped, beautiful energy with your hair all luscious and your skin moisturized, and like it's you coming out of depression and being the best, one of the better versions of yourself, vivacious. The vitality is back and no one can tell you nothing. So when this Knight of Cups pops up, I don't even know if you'll really be ready to receive it, but know that many will come. There's even the river here. It's like, we have the beginning of the stream, and then we have like the middle of it, or the next part of the stream here. is calm, is flowing, and I think people are coming to help you nurture that stream. Yeah. So we have the Queen of Swords here in reverse and the Ace of Swords as well. So I don't know if you believe. Okay, you might be so down in the dumps that you might not be able to see uh this magic that you have within you, because Queen of Cups, I'm so sorry, Queen of Swords in reverse came out and smacked you are magic smack dab. So I guess beware of any of really being down in the dumps. I think you're still coming out of this feeling of like, am I worthy? Am I enough? Um, but we're being asked right now to think, to clear your thoughts and clear your mind and allow yourself to be that best version of you. Your words might hurt other people right now. I heard like, I don't want to hear it. And I think you might be giving or prepared to give that side of you. And I think that's why you're being asked to snap out of it and wake up from this dark side. And you have a lot of swords here too. 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Queen of Swords, not and Ace of Swords. So there's something here where you're definitely being asked to come out of this abrasive, tough, cold-hearted side of yourself. Where Spirit's waiting patiently and asking you to pull yourself up out of it so you can become the vivacious, snazzy part of yourself that you might not uh, be ready to let the world see right now. Again with chaos. So chaos was a part of your read, and I think shift your way to new potential. You might feel scattered brained, impatient, confused, and you've been in your head so much that you're playing mind games with yourself. That's why we're being asked for a new season as well. Being able to move through maybe any karmic pain you've dealt with. It could be a really bad breakup that you've been going through. Like, you could have had a false promise as well, or someone trying to get something from you or get you on your back, and you're having to be like, I'm so not with it right now. Some people, sure, I'm vivacious and sexy, but there's got to be something deeper than people just seeing my looks. There's got to be something deeper than people just using me. So once again, I heard putting myself out in the cold because I'd rather be alone than have someone come in and use me. Someone come in and absorb my passion. You could have dealt with an energy vampire that has been trying to take your good energy and your vivaciousness, and the cup that they could be offering on the outside, it could look full, but they really could be offering you a whole bunch of nothing. So I think that might also be why you're cold and detached and not ready. But sometimes when we're asking for love and everything too, it's hard to hear, but a lot of this is self-love. Even with trying to work with, for myself, working with Aphrodite, I'm over here like, oh, Aphrodite, I would love a boyfriend. And she's like, do your self-love. Do your self-love, your self-work, your shadow work, and the rest will follow. But, and I'm thinking while I'm doing the shadow work and the self-love that it's enough. But there's so much more that I'm having to rebuild and heal on my own, on my heart, without inviting someone else in. And even though sometimes cups are offered, sometimes the cup is empty on the inside and offering a whole bunch of nothing, and I don't want to hear it. So I don't know if that's something you can relate to. Also, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You may have a bit more depth and wisdom and knowledge, spiritual wisdom and discernment, and it's allowing you or making you, I want to say stand up for yourself, but I think you're coming off aggressive, but it seems like you're trying to do it to keep yourself safe, lashing out to keep yourself safe. So try to work on getting outside of your mind and outside of your headspace and pull yourself out of this nightmare. You have people in your corner and people in your circle with that triquetra here. You have people in your circle that are looking after you and caring for you. The power of 3, that's my first thing I think of when I see the triquetra. That's why I thought, okay, feminine energy and nurturing. You have femmes around you that want to help you heal. It could also be Maiden Mother Crone. This could be your guides or goddesses or something like that working with you. Guardian angel, angels working with you right now through heart's pain, uh, through the space, the hand of receiving and the hand of giving, and everything's falling right through it. You might feel like you don't really have the energy to grasp what's being given to you right now, but you're working through it, Leo. This won't be a painful place for long. You're working through it, and I think you have the discernment and the strength to tell people that don't have the best intentions to hop off. So I believe in you, and I think it's time for you to believe in yourself. Um, this is a darn good reading, like almost personal reading, but no. Trust yourself, trust those close to you, that they have your best interest. Sometimes other people, you don't want to hear it. And sometimes, Leo, y'all are hard-headed, but sometimes when people are giving you true information, that it's time to be open to what the people that care about you most are saying. These people will come in with love and open arms, and it might be hard to hear, but know that you are nurtured, you are safe, and you can come out of this hermit mode and prison shell at any time. You are, yeah, you are loved, and I hope you see that. Act with precision in your decisions. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, especially yours. Yeah, you've got this, Leo. Give yourself a chance to work through the weirdness, and know that things will get better as you persist. The horrors persist, but so do I, babe. Okay? So give yourself a chance. Love on yourself. Give yourself a little extra time as you pull yourself out of this weird, wacky energy. It's okay to be in a state of rest, but I think you're being asked to do a bit more with your gifts that you've been given. If you'd like to hear a reading about what those gifts are and how you can move forward with the gift that has been bestowed to you from Spirit, I'm here for it. I'm here to help. So yeah, any comments, likes, or shares would be much appreciated. Tell me how you feel and if this message is well received. Thanks so much for being with me in this time, Leo. You are amazing, and you are hot, babe. So I need you to believe in yourself, hottie. Hot on the inside and hot on the outside. So sending you all my love. Blessed be.